Hello, a Happy New Year to you. I'm Donald Boyd, the leader of the Scottish Christian Party. 2011 is the 400th anniversary of the publication of the King James Version of the Bible. The Queen referred to this in her recent broadcast, and the Archbishop of Canterbury returned to it in his New Year's Day address today. He said that people should read the King James Version of the Bible. This may seem strange to people, but Richard Dawkins, the arch-atheist, in his book The God Delusion, says that people should read the King James Version of the Bible. It's not actually as difficult as people make out to be. Indeed, there are children in Nigeria who send to the United Kingdom for King James versions of the Bible so that they can read them. If children in Africa can read it, you would expect English-speaking people to be able to read it. But it's not half as difficult as some of the things that people are reading nowadays. They learn about the names of dinosaurs. They learn all sorts of new and weird and wonderful words. And indeed, in the Hogmanay parties just before New Year, they sing Auld Lang Syne. But what does Auld Lang Syne mean? How many people can tell you what it means? What it actually means is for old time's sake. But when it gets sung each year at the last day of the proms in the Royal Albert Hall in London, they don't sing it correctly. They add in the words, for the sake of Auld Lang Syne. That's just a repetition. It demonstrates they don't actually know what Auld Lang Syne means. In fact, the whole poem is full of words that people don't know what they mean, and yet they sing them with gusto. It reminds us of the pre-Reformation times when Roman Catholics chanted the Mass in Latin. Nobody understood what it meant. At the time of the Reformation, we decided the Bible needed to be translated into a language that people could understand. That's why it was translated into English. And indeed, that's the reason why English has gone right around the whole world. It's because of that desire to translate the Bible into English, to educate the people so they could read English, and then the missionary movement took the Bible right around the world, and that's the basis of English being the most prominent language around the world. So it's not as difficult to read the Bible as people make out. And you shouldn't allow yourself to be taken in with that argument that it's too difficult. Of course there are difficult words in it, but it's much more likely that it's the difficult concepts. And that's why they don't understand some parts of the Bible. So I would encourage you to read the Bible so that 2011 may indeed be a Happy New Year to you. Donald Boyd, Scottish Christian Party, wishing you God's blessing for 2011.